Sir, I can remember and I can give you one information. In 2000, when President George W. Bush has come into power after a controversial election with Al Gore, though Al Gore got more popular votes,
Yes.
Bush became the president. He started invading some countries like Afghanistan, Pakistan and Iraq. Then in 2007, the whole world witnessed one recession. After 2008, President Barack Obama has come and he has boosted the business. That's why the recession has been faced. As Ali Ahmed has says, he foresee a very bad time and slowdown in the world economy. What do you think? How country like Bangladesh will face? Because we already see the slowdown in Japan.
Well, thanks for your question. Let me add on here that almost 69 economies, 69 countries are to face this tariff burden as initiated with his executive orders of the White House.
Ripple effect on the war.
And its ripple effect is going to be upcoming in various economies, and not only so, the reliance
US
on
is going to face inflation.
inflation, the dependency on the dollar will go down in these 69 economies, and of course these countries may choose to trade between themselves, given that they are now pressured into a group of countries who will face this burden from America. And of course these economies are major manufacturers of almost all the items in the entire globe. We look at Asia, not only just China, we look at China, Japan, Taiwan, North and South Korea, then you have Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong as well, and in this region as well, Bangladesh, India and Pakistan. All of these countries are facing such a tariff, and it is time that Asian countries should unite to understand what kind of ties and strategic limitations there are with trading with the United States of America. And of course, America shall see a rise of prices. Every item in the household shall become costlier to purchase, and hence inflation. But in other terms, we are seeing a new global trade change, a big shift. And with such big shift, there are definitely ramifications, there are effects to certain communities, certain elements may no longer be able to purchase. So these are the things that are quite important in the field of global trade. And of course, I mentioned earlier on today's show, there's a General Assembly happening next month. We will understand each and every leader's position in running the economies. I'll give you an example related to Bangladesh. Before the Russia-Ukraine war, we had 1 liter of octane was at 89 taka.
Yes.
Today, 1 liter of octane is at 126 taka. What had happened in somewhere else on the planet that had such kind of relationship with such a basic commodity in Bangladesh? So, certain ties in other countries as well will emerge, and people will definitely take note of this tariff war that is ongoing.
Sir, there was a treaty under the leadership of World Trade Organization, WTO.
Yes.
Don't you think WTO should come forward, International Monetary Fund should come forward, World Bank should come forward to advise or to consult Donald Trump not to move too fast regarding the tariffs issues?
Of course, it would be beneficial if he had had an exponential outlook on this matter, where he's slamming tariffs on Brazil way above 50%. So before approaching this problem, he could have started with a 5%, he could have started with a 3%, and the relationship would have been understandable, and it wouldn't harm the general American folk. But as per now, this is important, and you see there's a movement shift away from such big names, the World Trade Organization, World Food Program, UNESCO. America's position is to remove themselves from such world names which are very conductive in understanding world trade patterns. So America is trying to move out and establish its own order throughout the economies.
Right, sir. As a young entrepreneur, you are also facing the tariffs influence on your business. What do you think? How should government give a high priority concentration on this issue to save the businessman, because businessmen are the main blood vessels of the nation?
Well, of course, the more businessmen thrive, the more jobs shall be created. A business, when it expands, more jobs demands more employees. Job creation is directly involved to the comfort zone of businesses and of course how businesses shall expand. Of course, in this tariff issue, it is only set to make all other countries demoralized in trading. This is the biggest trade news of the last 5 years, where America has imposed such a tariff. Whether such a tariff has been beneficial for any party is a matter of question at this very moment.